YouTube's goddamn damn man, Smelly Only Pal, baby, and we are back with another video, bruh. And look, some of y'all are probably in tech school right now, getting ready to graduate and head to your first base, or wherever the case may be. Some of y'all are probably in your early 20s, single, no kids, and you're probably getting ready to go to the dorms. And you want to know what it's like being in the dorms. First thing first, Air Force dorms are probably the best dorms out of all four branches. You know what I'm saying? People, it's a reason why Air Force get a lot of flack and hate that they do because of how well we are treated as individuals, as human beings. We don't stay in barracks. We stay in dorms. Most bases, cause I don't know about all, most bases have apartment style dorms, meaning it's four rooms inside of one big ass dorm room. You know what I'm saying? And you share a common area, which is the living room and the kitchen. Full blown kitchen, full blown living room with a TV and stuff. Uh, and yeah, and my suite mates, roommates, whatever you want to call it, they were cool as hell. One, because they didn't bother us. They wasn't a the distraction. You know what I'm saying? They weren't loud. Like I had two white dudes and one black dude. Shout out to that dude. That black dude had all the women coming through that motherfucker, and he was one of the ugliest dudes I ever seen in my life. But hey, to each his own. Living in the dorms is cool because again, y'all are adults, and so you can have parties and shit. Like depending on how lit your dorm is, like the day room can be lit as fuck. You can come off work, take your uniform off, go downstairs or go wherever your day room and have a nice little kickback with you and everybody that stay in the dorms. Like it's cool. Uh, your dorm room will come with a dresser, a desk, a twin size bed, in some cases or in most cases. You get your own bathroom and closet. That's what other Bridger K say. They don't get their own bathroom and closet. And I'm talking about a walk-in closet. I ain't talking about no wall locker. Nah, nigga, a full walk-in closet in your own bathroom. Like who can compete with that? Huh? Now, I don't know if you can have alcohol in your room because I was 19, 20 at the time when I first got to my dorms and was living in dorms. And yeah, so I don't know. So don't quote me to that or hold me to that. But your supervisor leaderships, they not just gonna pop up unless you get in trouble. Unless they can't find you. You know what I'm saying? It's been times where people have called, leadership because it may be a funky ass smell coming from your side of the damn dorm. You know what I'm saying? And you don't be that dirty ass person in the dorm, bro. Do not be that dirty ass person in the dorm. When you be that dirty ass person in the dorm, you're inviting rodents. Rodents love dirty ass people. Clean up after yourself. What would your mama do? What would your daddy do? What would your granny do if they find out that you out there living like a pig? Boy, I gotta take a sip of water there because dog. No wine today. No wine today. We gotta hydrate that water. But yeah, living in the dorms is cool. Uh, Fellas, you can have women in your dorms. I know that's a question I get a lot. You can have women in your dorms. Now, the only time it get kind of annoying is really on the weekends sometimes because it's the weekend. Most people in the dorm have a Monday through Friday job, and like the main turners, they have their little they set schedule, and security forces got their rotating schedule. So even though you may be off on a Tuesday and Wednesday, and the people gotta go to work on their weekend, they trying to enjoy and have fun as well. And mind you, you gotta be up depending on your schedule if you're security forces at like 4 in the morning. So that's the only like downfall to it. And then that and You know, when when somebody getting some cheeks, man. When somebody getting some cheeks, boy, you can hear that shit. You can hear that shit. Man, you be in the room playing the game, you know what I'm saying? And then you hear some clapping, right? So you'll be playing the game, and then you be like, what the fuck is that noise? And then you sit there, you take your headset off, and then you hear Shawty that getting toe up. Shawty in there getting toe up. But other than that, the dorms is cool. Now, when you're in the dorms, this is the time to be saving your money. Because you never know when you can leave the dorms early and you need to be prepared. So every check, you need to be putting some money away to prepare yourself for, your time to leave the dorms. Because moving, oh my God, it's expensive. It is expensive. You know what I'm saying? But once you start get that BH and BS, that's when you start making your real military pay. Like when you live in dorms, you making some money, but you ain't really making some money. Now I know a lot of y'all have gotten bonuses. Okay, hopefully you ain't spend your bonuses and splurge in tech school. You know what I'm saying? Save your money. Hold on to your bonuses. Some of y'all got fat ass bonuses. That shit had me low key kind of jealous because I had a $1,200 bonus. At the time, I feel like that was a lot of money. But y'all niggas getting 10, 15, 20K bonuses. Oh, I'm jealous. I am jealous. So make sure you're holding on to your bonus money. And then when you in the dorms, try to limit your spending on food, clothes, shoes, liquor, and all that, bro. Go to chow hall. If you got a lit chow hall, you winning. That chow hall food ain't bad. But mine's at Dover, ooh, that shit was horrible. That shit was ass. And other than that, bro, the dorms is cool, bro. The dorms is cool. You can set up how you wanted to, like decorate. You can't paint and shit, but you can hang you up some pictures. Me, I didn't do all that shit. All I needed was my TV and my game system. Cause I didn't really have people in my dorm like that anyway because of my schedule. And then when I became a Raven, I wasn't barely in that bitch anyway, so it was cool. But if I could do it all over again, I wouldn't mind staying in the dorms. The only downfall I ain't like about my dorms is I was on the third floor, bro. I was on third floor. So when I do this Doha video next week, well, this weekend, I'm gonna actually go to the actual dorms. I'm not gonna go in, but I'm gonna go to the actual dorm I was at. Yeah, and show y'all where Pat was living in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So I actually can't wait to do that video because I think that's gonna be a very fun video. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, the dorms is cool. The dorms is cool. Again, yes, you can have women in your dorms. They can stay the night as well. Y'all are grown. They don't really give a fuck about what you do as long as you show up to work on time. Now, some of these dorms you get in through your cat card, right? So if your guests stay the night and they having to leave without, having the door stay open, then that's a situation y'all gotta deal with. But yeah, they don't care about you having women in your dorm. As long as you ain't causing a disturbance, you're gonna be straight. But how do we get them on? Go get them a visitor pass. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. But yeah, if you've been wondering what it's like living in dorms in the Air Force, that's how it is. That's how it is. All right. So appreciate all the love, support. Comment any more questions. Of course, I got y'all on the videos and shit. And bro, we going up. Pause. 200K on the way. Pap out.